All right, now pleased to be joined by, man, the hero of the day, Jack Gohlke. And Jack, it's been a crazy day for you. If I told you that you were going to make 10 threes and upset Kentucky today when the day started, when you woke up this morning, what would you have said to me?
I would have told you that's the plan, and sounds good to me. I mean, I don't know if I would have told you I was going to make 10 threes, but I was pretty confident going into the game that we were going to win. And obviously, Kentucky's a tremendous team, but we went into it with that mentality of we belong here and we're going to prove it. So that's really just what it comes down to, having that confidence.
All right, so tell me what it was like, though, because you've done this before. Now, again, it was last year against Ashland University. Little different, right? Little different against Ashland than Kentucky in the NCAA tournament. But just describe to me what is going through your head when you've got the ultimate green light and you're just making everything, especially in that first down.
Yeah, it's different, but it's the same because once you get on that court, and especially once you get kind of rolling and in a little bit of a flow, you kind of forget everything else that's around you, and you all you see is the hoop and your teammates, and they were doing a great job setting screens for me, getting me the ball. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's different, but it's the same, and it just takes a lot of hard work to be able to have that green light from the coach and my teammates, but they believe in me, and I appreciate that.
All right, I got to know, coming out of high school in Wisconsin, same high school, I believe. You can pronounce it for me, that JJ and TJ Watt, or the same town, maybe same high school.
Yep.
So who recruited you? Like, you go to Hillsdale, Division II school. Why were you not more heavily recruited, and who are you choosing between?
Hey, man, I'll be the first one to tell you I wasn't good enough. I was good enough to go to Division II Hillsdale, but I had to get a lot better while I was there as well. I couldn't blame anybody but myself. I knew I was a good player, but there's a lot of work to be done to get better. And I never really, once I got to college, imagined being on this type of stage, but I knew I was capable of it if I put in the work. And I'm lucky enough to have been here.
So what are you, 6 years? So are you 23?
24.
24. All right, so 24, and we've said this all year, with kind of the extra COVID year, I think it shrinks a little bit in terms of the gap between maybe some of the mid-majors and the high majors. You're going up against future pros. You know that from Kentucky, Dillingham, Shepard. These guys are going to be first-round picks. How much of a difference do you think it is, and an advantage for a 24-year-old against some of these freshmen?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the experience of, obviously I haven't been in an exact atmosphere and situation like this, but I've always wanted to be here. And I've just seen so much over my basketball career, whether it's defensive coverages, offensive sets, offensive schemes. There's just a lot of basketball that you learn in 6 years of college. And I've been lucky enough to have this extra year due to COVID, and lucky enough that Coach Campy and the guys invited me in to be a part of this special group, and it's just been awesome.
Yeah, they didn't just invite you in. Like, Campy just gave you the green light, didn't he? I mean, you didn't take it. Listen, every shot you took tonight was a three. And does he yell at you if you don't take threes?
He doesn't yell at me, but if I shoot a two and it doesn't go in, he's gonna be like, why would you not just either take the three or swing it and then get the ball back at some point?
Yeah, it's not bad to play for an old school coach who is new school, in terms of analytics and how he coaches. All right, so I hear that your version of trash talking, I'm going to make you do this. Your version of trash talking is barking like a dog. I want to hear this. Jack, I want to hear this. Let's go.
So I've never done it for the camera, but I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
And I want to know, okay, so when you do that, did you do it tonight?
I did do it tonight, but I don't really do that during the game. That's more like a shoot around or a pregame warm-ups type of thing. That's from Hillsdale. That's a shout out to Coach Tharp. That's something that his program does.
So when you did it tonight, you did it during the game?
No, pregame,
you did?
Pregame.
Okay, you didn't. I thought you said you did it tonight during the game at all. Okay, all right. I've also heard you the other thing. I got some dirt on you a little bit, as you could tell. You eat a ridiculous amount. Is this true of meat? Like, give me kind of like the most you've ever, in a meal.
Yeah,
Give me your typical.
I'm a big protein guy. Got to get your protein in. Gets big and strong. So we went to Italy as a team this summer, at the end of the summer, and we went to a steakhouse in Florence. Best steak I've ever had in my entire life. But they bring out like a big, I want to say maybe a 24-ounce steak to share with the person across from you. Best steak I've ever had. Me and my guy across from me, we finish it. I look around, there's steaks still sitting out there. There's steaks up for grabs. So I was just telling everyone, keep passing them, keep passing them. I think I probably had 2.5 pounds of steak that night.
Hey, that's a veteran move right there. That is an absolute veteran move. All right, so what do you do for an encore now? I mean, it's not over. Like, that's the crazy part here is you're trying to, I assume, celebrate, enjoy the moment, but obviously flip this thing forward that you have a game with a Sweet 16 berth on the line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really trying to celebrate, to be honest with you, because I expected to be here. Obviously, it takes some work to get here, but I expected it, and I don't know what I'm going to do about my phone. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we got a team to play tomorrow, whether it's NC State or Texas Tech or Saturday, sorry. But we got to prep tomorrow, and that's just what I'm focused on. All my teammates deserve the utmost focus from me, and that's what they're going to get. We're going to prepare for that next game, and we want to go to Dallas really bad.
You realize how much your life changed today? Do you realize, like, you kind of went from anonymous nationally to famous, and somebody that, these March moments are built around, right? Cinderellas. And I know you said after the game, we're not a Cinderella, guys, but you did come from Hillsdale College. You are a little bit of a Cinderella. I hate to break it to you, but I think, again, you can embrace that because it's one of the coolest things about March.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hasn't set in, but you're right. It is one of the coolest things about March. I don't think it'll probably set in until the summer, to be honest, just because we're so focused as a team on winning as many games as we possibly can. We just love being around each other so much that, to be honest, we want to extend our season as much as we can so we can keep enjoying each other's company and playing in more of these exciting games together. So that's really the goal.
Hey, you don't have a 7th year of eligibility, do you?
No, I think I already get enough crap for how old I am. I don't know if that would be worth it.
All right. Well, listen, Jack, I appreciate it, man. It was a blast. I hope you enjoy it. But again, tomorrow morning, you got to get up, turn the page, and start preparing for these second round games. So, Jack Gohlke, appreciate it, man.
That's exactly right. Thanks for having me on.
You got it.